Hey, it's Nay, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. So I got 2 new fragrances. I feel like I talked about the first one already, or at least mentioned it, but I'm gonna just, scoop over it real quick. This is Poison Girl Eau de Toilette. I wanted to add a poison in my collection. Hypnotic Poison, I still just can't. Pure Poison is okay. I haven't gotten my nose on the eau de toilette, the eau de parfum of this, but I really like the eau de toilette, so I got it. It's a very opening of a very citrusy, bright, fun opening, and then it dries down, and it's a intimate encounter. Sweet, kind of creamy, caramelly. Something is in here is kind of nutty to my nose type of fragrance, but it is not a boomer. It's not a major projector. It's definitely an intimate encounter. Or if you just want to smell good, but only with people who are going to be in your business, in your face, this is for you. Main accords of citrus, vanilla, sweet caramel, powdery, amber, and white floral. There is a touch of powderiness to this for sure. Frosted orange, blood orange, and lemon are the top notes. So are we surprised that she has a bright, citrusy aspect to her? No. But I don't think it really doesn't last very long, because that dry down, there's no nutty accord in here, you're going to find out. But there's that dry down is that creamy, nutty, slightly powdery beautifulness. So you have orange blossom, neroli, grasse rose, and Damascus rose. The only floral I could have possibly guessed on this would have been the orange blossom. I do feel like there's an orange blossom smell to it, but I might have guessed that. Base notes of vanilla, caramel, tonka bean, heliotrope, and cashmere. As you can see, there's no actual nutty nut in here, but something about it is giving me a little bit of a nutty texture, a nutty smell. They says tonka beans odor profile. The last part of it says depends on the amount. The scent varies from green grassy to sweet tobacco almond. So maybe that almondy smell I'm smelling in it is from the tonka bean, because I smell it. The heliotrope, I think, is what's adding the powdery touch. The cashmere is giving it that warm, hug smelling. It just smells warm. It smells warm. I do think this is a scent for the spring and summer. I'm gonna obviously try it out. I haven't tried it out in spring and summer, but because it's not a major projector, I don't see it disturbing crazy amounts of people's peace. You know what I'm saying? But they have quite a few in this line that just seem interesting. Are all these still out? I doubt it. I haven't seen most of these anywhere. But these look cool. They look beautiful. They look great. But yeah, I think she's very pretty. I do think she's here's the thing. If you like mood booming fragrances, this is not for you. If you like, perchance, clean reserve fragrances type vibe, this is gonna be for you. If you like the fragrances that are not a projecting fragrance, they're your skins but better, and you wanted a gourmand aspect to it, this is for you. I definitely firmly place this in gourmand. This is very edible to me. It's leaning like the hypnotic poison without full on going into it doesn't smell like Play-Doh to me. But it still has that almondy creaminess that creaminess is definitely coming from that caramel. It's so good, guys. It's so good. And I wear it to my sleep, and I kid you not, I do wake up and still smell the warmth on my skin from this fragrance. So that is Poison Girl Eau de Toilette by Dior. I added another MFK to my collection. Now, I have a reasoning for this. I feel like at this point, if you are going to buy a freaking designer fragrance, 50 ml or whatever, you're paying about the same price of $140. Designer fragrances are going up there in price, and so I don't think that's gonna work in the long run and a positive note for them, only because I do feel like some niche brands are creating smaller bottles for you to have, which is now bumping heads with the pricing of designers fragrances because they're raising their prices. This is Amorous Femme. This is nothing magical. And I've been starting to really love the pretty fragrances. This is a floral, woody, powdery, fresh, citrus-y with a touch of sweetness fragrance. I'm going to tell you what they say they smell. But I'm going to see what I smell. Woody, aromatic, citrus, iris, powdery, earthy, white floral, balsamic, violet, and musky. So Young Pistachio is my scent of the day today, but oh Lord, oh my gosh. Okay, top notes of lemon blossom, California king, middle notes of amorous and iris, floor base notes of vetiver, musk, and amber. This to me is what I said, and what I said is what I said. What I said is what I smell. It's a citrusy. It smells floral to me. It smells like a floral, woody, citrusy, fresh, orangey, slightly sweet type of scent. It's a pretty girl scent. It is a pretty girl scent. It's a pretty woman scent. It's a pretty person scent. Whichever one you want to call yourself and wear this fragrance, that's your business. I think if you like Coco Mademoiselle, you're gonna like this. They don't smell the same. Definitely not redundancies in that, but there's something about this that gives me, like, they're not related, but maybe they're friends that hang out quite a bit. So you know when you hang out with someone a lot, you start to sometimes pick up a mannerism or two here or there randomly. That's like, there's something about this that tells me that. It is so gorgeous. I don't even, but it is strong, okay? It is a strong fragrance. It is definitely giving me projection. I would say about 7 hours of wear time, but I've only worn it, well, I wore it on the way home that day, but so let's just say twice. I've worn it twice, and that's around the time I got. It hasn't really hit warm weather yet. I mean, today was 62 degrees, so I could have worn it today and seen, but I wore Young Pistachio, and I can still smell it, but it's close to the skin, so it's so pretty. Pretty girl, rock, 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 do my pretty girl, rock, rock, rock. Guys, it's very just, I don't really have anything else to say about it, because it's, like I said, it's not something super earth-shattering, but I think for the 1.2, for $140, if you're going to pay $140, you could go with a designer scent, or you could go with a smaller MFK fragrance. Smell them. There's a billion in one of them. I'm just kidding. There's like 20. But there's a lot of MFK fragrances. So you might find one that you like. I just feel like this was going to work really well for the spring. And I might mix this in with some other stuff in the summer. Depending. It's just a very strong fragrance. It's a strong fragrance, but it's not an annoying strong, and it's not a heavy strong. That's why I kind of said fresh. I'm surprised fresh isn't on here, but aromatic is. So maybe that's what it is, but it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Let me know if you have either of these, or if you were interested in either of these, what you think of either one of these, even if you don't like it. As long as you're nice in the comment section, don't be disrespectful, okay? We don't have to like the same things. We don't have to even smell the same things in the fragrances, because there's so many notes you don't know what your nose is going to pull. But we can talk about the differences of what you smell versus what I smell, and if you like it or not. And if you don't like it, that's okay. Tell me. That's fine. I'm not going to beef with you. But these are the two, along with Yum, that are the newest to my collection. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this whole video. If you managed to watch this whole video, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the fam. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.